And that was me waking up to a below freezing morning on day 27 of the John Muir Trail. My God! So as soon as the sun started to go down the night before, we knew we were going to have our very first frigid cold night on the trail. As a matter of fact, it got so cold so fast, I didn't even want to eat dinner. I just wanted to put on every single layer I had and climb into my sleeping quilt. And yeah, we slept with that bear can. I was fixing to use the hell out of a visiting bear and snuggle that snarly beast right up. Relax, I'm kidding. We stored it the way you're supposed to. By punting it, of course, from the door of our tent to the obligatory 50 feet away. Please don't blow up my comment section. I am truly kidding. So all joking aside, we stayed toasty warm in our Enlightened Equipment sleeping quilts, and this is not an ad. We gladly paid full price and it was well worth it. The only problem was that they worked so well that it was truly painful to climb out of them and break down our camp in the cold morning. But by the time the sun broke over the nearby ridgeline, we were well on our way and warming up fast. We had a half-mile hike from Lower Cathedral Lake where we camped the night before back to the JMT to ultimately summit our very last mountain pass. We stopped to celebrate at Cathedral Pass, but I have to say that I was a little conflicted that we were only a little over 17 miles away from actually being done with this entire through hike. So our minimum goal for the day was to reach Little Yosemite Valley and the massive and very busy campground there. And could we have busted ass and knocked out the last 17 miles to just be done? Sure, but that's not our style of hiking. We wanted to enjoy not rushing past the entire reason why we were there, which was to soak up as much beauty as possible. Because honestly, who knew if we would ever be back here again? So why not savor the last of it? So the trail took us through gorgeous backcountry forests, and woo, man, the minute that we hit that vast burn scar, we were feeling that high altitude sun. So we moved as fast as we could through that burned area until we were finally able to dip back into the lower elevation forest as we neared Little Yosemite Valley. So by the time we arrived at the campgrounds, we had only 5 miles left until we were done with the John Muir Trail, but we still opted to stay. At the time, we were wondering if that might be a mistake because after camping most of our nights with seemingly not another soul around for miles, this campsite felt like sandpaper to our brains. And that's nobody else's fault. We just didn't realize that the peaceful insulation of the backcountry had been ripped away until this campsite revealed that it was sadly gone. Lucky for us, this hike wasn't quite done with us as we were bombarded by bats that evening while eating dinner. And more importantly, we woke up in the night to the sound of a bear locker being destroyed by bears. But more on that